So when it's Friday and we've got that Friday feeling and we're feeling energized, we essentially are choosing the thoughts that serve us in that moment. And here's the great thing, whether it's Friday, whether it's Monday, whether it's Sunday, we have the power to do the same thing in any moment. How do we do it? We begin to self-inquire about our thinking. We begin to ask ourselves questions that enable us to remember that we're not our thoughts, but instead we have the power to choose them. This is Power Ranger stuff, right? We're the only known living mammal that has the ability to do this, to observe our thoughts, to be the awareness beyond our thoughts, and then say, is that thought helping or harming me? That's a great question to ask. Are my thoughts helping me or harming me right now? Are my thoughts positive or negative? What would happen if I was to think differently right now? So these thinking questions, we call them, right? We get taught this in coaching. I know I've got a lot of coaches on here. But this is what we can do. We can say, are my thoughts helping or harming me? And if it's harming me, okay, can I change my thought right now? Now, the hardest part is remembering to do this, right? Because if you're caught up in your thoughts, and especially if we're caught up in negative patterns of thinking, then the difficulty is to remember this. So here's the thing. Place post-it notes around the house. Put reminders. Give yourself hacks to hack your thinking in any moment throughout your day. When you wake up in the morning, have something that reminds you to say, what thoughts am I choosing today? When I wake up in the morning on my iPhone, my alarm, it wakes me up, and the first thing that I read, because I replaced the words alarm with, today's going to be a great day. And I say that every morning when I wake up. First thing I say, today is going to be a great day. I'm choosing my thinking consciously. Today is going to be a great day. And then throughout my day, I ask myself thinking questions to bring me back into the present moment. Where are my thoughts right now? My thoughts worrying about that thing next week. My thoughts are worrying about that way that I behaved yesterday. My thoughts are telling me that I'm not good enough. My thoughts are telling me that this thing's going to happen, which never does. My thoughts are reminding me that I did this 20 years ago. My thoughts are taking me to a future that I have no idea if it's going to happen. Okay, let's bring my thought back into the moment. How would I like to feel right now? What would I like to think of right now? Where can I place my focus of attention right now, in this moment? And the more we become aware of our thoughts, the more empowered we are to become present in the moment. And when we're in the moment and we notice a positive thought emerging, then we can choose to ride that wave. We can choose to jump on the board and say, let's go with that thought. That feels exciting. This is the most incredible power that we have, is the realization that we're not our thoughts, but also the acknowledgement that we can choose our thoughts. And like I said, it doesn't come easy. This takes practice, which is why we're going live every day. Join me every day for the next 6 months, and I promise you, your thinking and your awareness and your consciousness will change. Maybe in small, incremental, stages, maybe 1% a day, but I promise you that the more that you begin to become aware of your thoughts, the more that you begin to become aware in the present moment, the more conscious you become, the more able you are to navigate those difficult thoughts. There's more challenging emotions and feelings, because we shine the light of awareness on them, which enables us to be present with them. We shine the light of conscious awareness on our unconscious thinking patterns, on our unconscious behaviors. And through that experience, we begin to create a space that gives us a choice. a choice to choose our thoughts, a choice to choose our behaviours, a choice to live a life that is much more free in its nature.